Right, are we live? Oh, we should be. Something's happening. Hey, there we go. We are live. So just got to make sure this is on for everyone. Let me add. So I'm just going to wait, but we're going to do deceased loved ones. So I'm hearing carpool, water sign. Just got to make sure that this is actually going out live. So just give me a second. Let's see. YouTube Studio. Content. Lives. That's not public. There we go. That might be a reason why. Hello, now we should be live. Everybody wants to come into the chat. So you missed it, but I picked up carpool, or the name Pauline, or the name Paul. Could be a Life Path 7 or a Cancerian. Just got to wait for people to come into the chat if everybody's about, just to let me know that we are live before we continue. I think I've done everything right. No, it says... Oh dear. Channeling your deceased loved ones. And remote viewing. Right. Now we're going to see, I don't know what is going on with this piece of shit equipment. Ah, dear. Where are we? Oh, people are here. How you doing? I thought I was talking to myself. You all right? How you doing? Hello. So it was called Divine Feminine, whatever. But for some reason it doesn't update the thumbnail when I do a new one. So this should now be called Channeling Your Deceased Loved Ones. And I used to do this a little while ago. And much to popular demand, I thought I would give it another bash. Clash. Somebody crashed and burned. Well, okay. There may have been a fire. So we're picking up two energies now. One that may have died in a fire, but it could have been a building. And then one that may have died in a car accident and there was a fire. And they can remember the engine. Engine number 9. Could have been a Virgo or to do with a Virgo. But car fire, engine, car, pool, water. So was it a water sign that may have died here? And it was either a fire, and they can remember water being put onto the car once it caught fire, or did they go into the water and may not have come back out? May not. Could have had something to do with a Life Path 3 or a Pisces, and it may have been in May that this happened, in the month of May. I got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make you feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl. This person was singing to the radio at the time, or they may have been going to see a girl and they were traveling to see their girlfriend. Okay, or if you are the girlfriend, they were coming to see you. And it may have been in the month of May. Here, I kind of lost myself there for a moment. How you doing, everybody? So if any of these relate to anybody at this time, this is focusing on deceased loved ones. Okay, so we're going to try and get some messages through. If anybody decides or they want to leave donations, super chats, Snapchats, look at Snapchat, whatever kind of thing y'all want to leave, be very much appreciated. Now, when I'm channeling, there is a chance that it may not be a deceased loved one. It could just be a message of some kind. Hello, everyone. You caught alive. You did caught alive. MST? Sounds a little bit like a sexual disease. Sorry. I don't know why. I get this all the time. Sometimes I can channel messages for people. And I say things and they're like, what? Oh my, I've never been in a live. So glad time has allowed it. Me too. Me for two, Ram. So at the moment, I have got a message for somebody here that may have died in either an apartment building and there was a fire. Okay, fire. Now, they could have either been a fireman or a firewoman, but they can remember a fire engine. Engine number 9 is something to do with around a Virgo, and they may not have crossed over on the name Chris or Chrissy, or they've got C in their name, and you've got CC. So CC is an engine. So there's something about a fire engine or a car and an accident of fire that I've got here at the moment. Whoa, thank you all so much for the donations. I really appreciate it. Or for the super chats or whatever they're called. Up with the times. Just trying to remember everybody. My dad's name is Chris. Okay, Chris. So you got Chris. Chris Cross. Cross. Sagittarius may have been very cross at the time. Chris Cross want to stop you. Stop. Look. Listen. Traffic light. Amber. Chris Cross. I got very cross. Did you have an argument with this person called Chris? Hi, Steve and Dave. Hello. Yeah, Dave. Good old spirit guide, Dave, right? Chris Cross will make you want to jump. Oh, okay. Okay, so you've just kind of triggered something off there. Jump. So it's either a jump start and it represents a car. I needed a jump start. Or I jumped and there was a suicide energy. That kind of triggered off in my mind someone that just jumped. Now, I've done these many a times before, and people in the chat may not relate to them, but then people that have watched it later on have said, holy shit, that really related to me. So I've got a few energies here now where somebody jumped. They jumped. And they got very cross. They were very angry at something that happened. And they ended up jumping. May have been from a building. Definitely also keep hearing like burning building. Leap of faith. Could have been a fall, yeah. So far, sofa, Sophie, sofa, sofas. What's that they call sofa surfing? This person really wasn't a, because I'm picking up the song "Wherever I Lay My Head, That's My Home." They were more like a traveller, and they lived in like a caravan. It was like a caravanette. They like lived there. They travelled, so they used to travel a lot. It was in a caravanette. You could drive it and also live in it. And it was, I mean, we kind of call them Romany gypsies over here. Um, Rome, from Rome, Bon Jovi, John, John, John. You're right, John. You got a new motor. So got someone that's J or John. Or anybody that begins with J. John Bon Jovi. Um, I woke up in the morning and I raised my weary head. I got an old coat for a pillow, and the earth is last night's bed. But I don't know where I'm going. Only God knows where I've been. Yeah, God. So this person with J in their name, or Jovi, JJ, JJ, or AJ, Simpson. Actually, Simpson. Yeah, somebody here actually. There's a funeral today at the pub that I normally go to, and his surname is actually Simpson. Um, AJ or JJ, AJ. Hey Jay, hey Jason. Um, but Jay, and that Earth was last night's bed is basically saying that this person was like a traveler, right? They used to love traveling. They were always going on like expeditions. Okay, so I've also got someone here now as well that's like mountain. There were hills and mountains, freedom. This person loved to be free, and they were like a traveler, and they would travel the mountains or the glaciers. Okay, because I did pick up fall a little while ago, and a leap of faith type sort of energy that can represent like mountains and travel. Okay, this is also weird. Not weird, but I'm kind of seeing a vision that they've got here. They're looking in a rear view mirror, right? In a rear view mirror, and in their rear view mirror is like mountains. And that's kind of what they could see. They were looking behind them. So this would have been somewhere that this happened where there were mountains. Mountains. Thank you so much for the Rhonda for the 19.99. Wow, it's a lot of money. Thank you. Did someone just message me on TikTok? I've just opened my old TikTok account actually. I think someone called Rhonda actually sent me a message. Uh, Rocky Mountains. Hi. Yeah. Rocky. Sylvester. Silver. Has got S in their name. Uh, so the main one that kind of came through is somebody in a car, because I can kind of pick up that someone was always traveling, and there was a fire. You are not my father, Luke. Luke. Um, like a stepson or stepfather. Okay, somebody was traveling to see their son or daughter about a baby. or they found some news out about a baby that it wasn't the real mother or father, and that they was a step. I just lost my step, and I slipped and fell. Lost Virgo energy, lost my footing. I lost my footing, and I slipped and fell. Okay, I don't know if that's relating to anybody. My dad became a stepfather to my brother. Oh, okay. And I didn't even know he was my technical half brother until I was almost 13. He's always my brother. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there was someone there coming through for you, Caprice, about like I didn't know that I was a stepson or stepfather or something. So whoever that is that was trying to come through for you, they're here. Um, Now, did anybody go on a hiking expedition or something, where somebody may have slipped and fell? They fell a great height and they slipped. They couldn't get their footing. And it's got something to do with these mountains. They were hiking. I'm also hearing fisherman or a Pisces. I don't know why I'm hearing fisher. Kingfisher. They were a king. What? A king. They were a kingfisher or a keen fisher. Like they were a very keen fisherman. Unless somebody calls someone king, you are my king. You've been fishing. Okay, what, in the mountains? See, I never know whether I'm actually going to pick up deceased loved ones or just like channel you lot as normal. My son Josh, 9 years ago yesterday, he died. He was a fisherman and traveling musician. Oh, okay, there you go. So yeah, Band on the Run. Band on the Run. So yeah, because I was picking up I woke up in the morning and so John Bon Jovi. So there's the music reference. Oh yeah, I'm going cold now. So there's the music reference for that person. Who's that? Raven. Uh, my son Josh. 9 years ago. So there's the 9, and there's the Virgo. The John Bon Jovi was the music reference. And the fisherman is, yeah, what I just said there about fish. So he says hello. So your son is there and wants to say hello. Hello, is it me you're looking for? 9, Virgo. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. You're all I've ever wanted. But your arms are open wide. Yeah, son. So Lionel. So Lionel is also records. So did he have like a record deal or something? Vinyl. I always used to call him Lionel Vinyl. Vinyl. Hello, everybody. That song is relevant, very relevant. Oh, okay. So yeah, so Lionel Richie, hello. Hello from the other side. So that's Adele. So anybody that's got A or D in their name, unless they're Adele, but ADHD, somebody was attention deficit disorder, ADD, Adrian, um, Adam and Eve, Steve, could have been a Gemini. You guys are really going to have to Aspergus. Can't speak. Aston Villa. Football supporter. Aston Martin. Or somebody that's called Martin. Or they used to drive an Aston Martin. 007, that would be Cancerian Life Path 7. Travelling, driving. ADHD. Possible Gemini. And the video is old, but he's watching her and she's supposedly blind. Yeah. But she could feel him there and another sense. Yeah. It could be that he's on the other side past and he's watching her. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Yeah, the video does. I can remember that when I was a child. Well, ish. That she was blind. Very pretty woman. Pretty woman. Walking down the street. Pretty woman. So, Richard. So I've got a Richard. Richard. Chard. Anybody relating to the name of Richard? Hello, Jennifer in the hat. How are you coping? Crosswalk, you were getting cross. Yeah. So the cross bit did come up where somebody was getting very cross. That was right at the beginning. Crosswalk, you were getting cross. My Uncle Richard. Oh, okay. There you go. So there's a relevance there. So you've mentioned Uncle Richard, right? And then did you mention something about being cross? Because that was right at the beginning of the reading when I first started. I said crisscross will make you want to jump. So there is something about I got really cross. Richard. My Uncle Richard. Some days are tough, other days are keeping. You keep going, Jennifer. Jennifer in the hat. So Jennifer lost her mum. Was it your mum or dad, Jen? Sorry, I can't remember now. My brain is terrible. Adrian. So Rocky. Rocky. So this Adrian, did he have something to do with these rocks? Okay. Well, I hate to say this, but was there something to do with around smoking rocks? But it could be mountains, trees. I'm definitely hearing like crack cocaine or crack rocks. Yeah, Jennifer is Jen Bogart. She's been a part of my channel for a very long time. Got a lot of shit going on myself. Yeah, I think we all have, Jen. Oh God, I've got so much of an expense to pay out at the end of the month. I think it's tallying up to around £6,000 to £7,000. We've made $300 though on the teaching thing, and I did post a couple more up this morning for people. So that's really going to help. So in the mountains, so I've lost where I was now. He rode mountains bikes, yeah. So there's something about Life Path 7 driving and whatnot. And there were hills and mountains and a traveller. And I used to love being on the road. But there was someone here where their foot slipped. I couldn't get my footing. I seem to have lost my footing. I'm always with you. I am Gavin or James. Anybody's got Gav or Gavin or James, G or J. I am always, always, always. I just got scared away, away, away. I'd rather choke on my bad decisions than carry them to my grave. Choked, choked, choke. Choke a chicken. Choke. Gavin. Gavin or James. Uncle James, well, Driller passed on. Uncle James. You got a lot of deceased loved ones there. Cosmic something. Hello. Crack cocaine as overstimulated due to my ADHD as a joke. Yeah. Semi-truck for the oil field. Okay. So Gavin or James, I just got scared. Away. I went a long way away, travelling a long way away. Convoy. Voy or Roy or Vi? The Vikings? Really? You're coming with me. The Vikings, 1066. So at precisely 10:66 a.m., something happened at the time of 10:66. I'm not traveling. I'm not channeling a Viking, for God's sake. But something to do around Vikings. Was somebody very much into like that sort of stuff, like Vikings or? Yeah, this rear view mirror seems to be coming up again as well around this car accident. It could be AM or PM, I really don't know. But if it was in the morning, it was 10:66. What? You can't get that. It's not fucking even possible because that would be 11. What? What then? Why on earth, for a moment, was I thinking that a clock goes to like 66 minutes past? 66 gigawatts per hour. Okay. Miles per hour. Fast. Fast and furious. Someone was driving very angry. Very angry. So it could have happened around 11 o'clock then, I suppose. Driving aggression, driving angry. Maybe it's an address. It could be. So I don't know. What would that relate to for anybody? 10:66. It's not a date. Can't be a date. Because the weird thing is the 66. Is it an amount of money? Amount of money. The Battle of Hastings, yeah. Road 66. Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be right. Yeah, you have that in America, right? Road 66. So Route 66. So where is that then? Is that related? Relative. It's a relative. So Route 66. Is that relative to anybody? I live by Route 66. Police code for North the corner. I got no idea. Oh, y'all lot are American. It's only a UK motherfuckers up in here. A lot of what you said sounds like my husband. Yeah, the trouble is, right, I've done this before. When I channel deceased loved ones, I don't know if you've ever been to actually see like a medium, but they normally get like 3 or 4 messages from different people. And they have to kind of like segment, like, okay, that's him and that's for you. That's him and that's for you and that's for you. So when you do it live on YouTube, you're like, okay. They're quite sporadic and you're English, are you? Are you really? Whereabouts you from? Don't tell me Wales. It's postal code here in Norway. Oh, okay. Kent. Oh, well, I'm not far from Kent. Old Kent Road. Yeah, I'm in Cambridge. So it's probably about an hour and a half away from Kent. Do you know Cambridge? Spirit in the house. He was born in Kent. Wow. Old Kent Road. Yeah, so it used to be the second, but I think it's now the third biggest city in the UK is Cambridge. So what's going on with the world, eh? I keep picking up all this stuff with Donald Trump. Keeps coming up on my YouTube channel. How he's like, what is he doing? Taking over Greenland or something? What's all that about? It's taking over Greenland. The Garden of England. Yep. Hello for the people that have caught alive. Cambridge. Yeah, Cambridge, yeah. Well, it's Cambridgeshire. I am not in the centre of the city. I'm on the outskirts. The part where it's less fucking it's not a lot going on. It is about trade, yeah. So apparently we were one of the first that licked Donald's backside. And we were like, we was there with you in the war and we're there with you now, Donald. And I was actually really favouring Donald Trump. I thought, guy speaks a lot of sense. But I don't know now. Like NATO's kind of like, what's going on? What's going on? And the tariffs that are all like, because it's like, I mean, for you guys, it's brilliant. Like for America, man, seems to be where like your country's really picking itself up, and hopefully that sorts your problems out with like money and financial stuff. But the UK at the moment is screwed. There's like people starting to talk about war and all sorts of stuff at the minute. It's like, what are you lot doing? Been watching you for a while. Feel really enjoy your videos. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Valhalla. What's that? Thank you so much, Cosmic. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Every little helps, guys. Trust me. I've just got to dig myself out of this hole at the moment. Hello, LA. Yeah, I've got to dig myself out of this hole at the moment because, Uh, yeah, Valhalla is something that I use when I make music, which is a reverb. um, what was I talking about? Yeah, the car situation. It's just got worse and worse and worse and worse. So the car that I've rented out is £450 a week, which is like 500 and something dollars a week, and it's going to go back tomorrow, and I can't have it anymore. I've spent way too much money on cars, so I've got a whole month with no car. I have ordered that I thought that might help is a reclining chair because I'm not going to have a car for my sleeping problem. Uh, it's so annoying. I actually had a guy pull over last night, and he said they woke me up because where I go, it's like a huge car park, and everybody drives in, McDonald's, all that sort of stuff. And I'm sort of asleep, and I woke up, and he was like, "You all right, mate?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, sorry." He was like, "Do you mind if I ask you a question?" I'm like, I knew what was coming, but I was like, "Nah, bruv, nah, it's all right. What's up?" It's like, well, it's like it's like, what is your job here? He said, because I see you here every fucking night. I see you here like all through the night. He said, and I was just wondering what your job was. He said, because I thought you was car park security. And I'm like, no, bruv, I've got like severe sleep apnea and like I'm afraid of dying in my sleep. He's like, oh no, what's all that about? But yeah. Hello, everyone. Grew up in Valhalla. Oh, okay. Cambridge Street. Oh, right. Okay. I got you. Waiting on a check for those tariffs. Yeah. Well, according to Boris, he's saying it's billions. We need to start digging for oil. That's what we need to do. Like, do you do personal readings? I do personal readings. Yeah. I offer a one-on-one live video call with myself, which is normally the better one. Or I offer a recorded reading. Um, but there is a set amount of questions that I will only do for recorded readings because everybody thinks I'm a fortune teller and that I can just sit here and remote view your life. I can't do that. That's not how it works. Uh, but yeah, I do card readings or I do long, deep discussions about because so many people that I talk to, man, now got fucking things all wired up wrong in their head and like they're doing things the wrong way. It's about putting you on the correct path and figuring out problems and going over abandonment issues and all of that stuff. And then you get as many questions as you like with the tarot. You get to interact with me live for quite a while. Um, and yeah, I do that. But that one isn't cheap. I'll just take over Venezuela. Yeah, that's it, Venezuela, right? Atlanta, Georgia. So I've actually got a cough. I actually predicted my own cold, which was not great. He took the words right out of my mouth. It must have been some when you was kissing me. So has anybody been laid lately? I don't know why, man, but I've got a one-track mind at the moment. It's fucking terrible. I don't know what's going on in the sky or it's something in the water. Every day is getting colder. But if only you could hold her. Yes. Lucky you. Is it just me or is it my chart? But I don't know if there's something in the. But I've just had a one-track mind just lately, man. I cannot stop thinking about getting laid. It's like stop thinking about it, bro. Stop thinking about it. Like I'm normally all right, but like it's been about a year for me, and I'm like, damn, I just. Yeah, it's one of those where, because I'm always very open-minded, mate. I don't give a shit. I don't hide anything. But yeah, it's just one of those, where you just like miss female company, and you're just like, damn, I could do with a bit of push here. You want to be loved? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you women do it, because women can go like celibate, and they're like, nobody's touching me. There are cobwebs down there. I don't know how you guys do it. I'm like, fuck. I think it's all in Aquarius conjunct. I think, for sure, being Pluto. Yeah, I have Aquarius in Venus and Mars, so it could be that. But yeah, just lately I've been shit. Will you go away, bro? What's happening? And it's not dangerous, but like for me, like when I'm doing remote viewings, like I have to be careful that my one track mind isn't kind of influencing readings. Yeah, that's the trouble with Britain. It's crap. It's crap. I've spoke to a lot of American people, and they're like, "Let's go get laid, bruv." It don't happen here. It's not like, yeah. I think British people are frigid. I don't know, but it's like I don't know. It's not so easy as I mean. I live in a small town. It's not so easy. Just like, you're right, sweet. Oh, how are you getting on? Fancy a jump? Like, yeah, of course I do. Like, and they're just like, no, I don't do that. Yes, men have it hard, Jen. I agree. We do have it hard. Thought about being celibate. Really? I have got no idea. I mean, because it's like the only natural high that human beings can have that's natural without like drug intake or anything like that. It's one of the most natural highs. Yeah, yeah. I think yeah, when you get like that soul connection kind of going, y'all guys ever had that when you have like a strong two of cups energy and you start fucking dripping at the loins? So I think we've kind of sidetracked. Just sort of talking about my mind at the moment. I wasn't even a thought about being celibate. I was just kind of happening, and then I thought I don't share myself with everybody. I don't want that exchange energy. Okay, Jenny in the hat. See you later, alligator. Turn on the mind, turn on the woman. Just don't happen in this town. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. But it's gonna take a money, a whole lot of spending money to do it right, girl. Ooh, to do it, to do it, to do it, to do it right, child. So let's see. Let's see. Let me see you. I haven't seen you yet. I have not, Pisces, seen you yet. Yet. When will I see you? I'm trying. I'm trying to get to you. I'm trying to get to you. It's like someone's fighting to get to somebody. Now, it could have something to do with the remote viewing that I've just put out for everybody. It's like I'm fighting to try and get to you. It's like a distant energy. 3, Pisces, world. I'm fighting to get to you. 2, 2 of Cups. Some of you might have a 2 of Cups with someone local, Loki, local. Let's keep it loco. Okay, it's like a private energy. Let's keep things private, just between me and you. Private. Yvette. I don't know. Are some of you like keeping it secret from someone or hiding some kind of secret? Oh, okay. Not seen but felt today is the reveal. Okay, yeah. So this because there's some kind of like reveal energy, revealing. It might be a revealing oneself, like either someone that you haven't seen, or it might be a phallic energy. I don't know, but it's a revealing. I'm going to reveal myself. There was a message in the remote viewing that was to do with around being shy. Ooh, shy, shy, hush, hush, shh, mum's the word. It's like mum's the word, let's just keep it between me and you and nobody else. Shy. Shy guy. Yes, very shy. Okay. So there's a revealing, like I need to reveal. And then a seal, breaking the seal. Well, breaking the seal in the UK is normally having a piss. Stage fright. It's also known as that. I know why you are with the Vikings. So some of this could be like a phallic interaction of some kind. Breaking the seal is normally like when people go for a drink at the pub and they're like, oh, I'm going to have to go and break the seal. You're like, oh, you will once you've been, bruv. As soon as you've been, you're going to be going again. So it's like something that I haven't done before and it's new to me. You to me are everything, Steve. But it's new. Okay. So some of you have got someone new around you. New. New. It's new. But I don't think anybody knows about it. Like, it's not where people have gone and told a load of people because we're not exclusive. We're not exclusive. Uh, so there's a new energy and a revealing new house. So it could be because it's kind of like here's the keys and like hello, open the door and boom, there you go. Right. So it's like a reveal. Um, something that I haven't seen before, and I'm going to be shown around. So it's like I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Show you. Show me. Show me more. Show me. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Move. Move closer. Move your body. It's got something to do with someone's body parts, or making love, or some kind of energy, or the lovers, something to do around a Gemini, but revealing. It's like I've got something. A fish. I've got something. A fish. Oh, depending on what kind of fish we're talking about. Skate, haddock, fish, or someone's fishy. Uh-huh. So, like, I've got a fish to show you. Well, someone was fishing. So, fish. Plenty of fish. So, someone's got plenty of fish. I mean, what you eating? Sardines? It's like, I've got a lot of fish. So, I've got a lot to show you. There's a lot of something that someone wants to show someone. It's like it's long. Okay. What is going on? It's long. It's fishy. She's like Pisces or 3. It's been a long time coming. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Some of you. Am I influencing this reading again, or is it just physically like happening? So, no, it's happening. Happening. Happen. So, I don't know. Something's long and fishy, uh, or takes a long time. So we're not really talking about like a two-pump chump type sort of thing here. I don't know. It's like Plenty of Fish is a dating website. So like, uh, it's like this online type sort of energy, dating website or a. Okay, that's a boob. Why have I just drawn a boob? So, so that's a boob, and it's also eyes as well. Like, make my eyes pop out. Oh, someone's drooling. uh, have you guys got something new? It's like it's new, or something that you haven't done before. Before Scorpio Aries energy. My fire sign uncle died. Oh, okay. Sorry about that one. We've kind of moved on from the deceased loved one now. Sorry, I was kind of was going into a remote viewing. I think it does say deceased loved ones are remote viewing, but I kind of went into remote viewing and someone just said that someone had died. So I do apologise. House refurbishment. Oh no, that's definitely not us. Okay, he loves mine. Okay, pregnancy coins is change. Uh so any of you got anything new going on? So it's like it's new and it's exciting. It's like I can't wait. Can't wait. So it's like this pent up, built up sort of energy. Sorry, I don't know if you guys are like back on the video or not, but because we kind of transitioned from the deceased loved ones into remote viewing. So moving, yeah. So let's see. So people obviously are still wanting the deceased loved ones bit. Ooh, uncle. So carpool. This is where I was going to go with this. Carpool. Who is that guy on the TV? He's British, but he's in America, and he does the carpool, where stars get into the car and they sing and whatnot, and then he pulls up. What's his name? Didn't he used to play in Gavin and Stacey? So anybody that's like G or S, Gary. But what's his actual name? Starting my astrology class. Wow, cool. James Corden. Oh, okay. So James. So something about James. James. Oh, what is that band? They're quite good. James. It's a rock band. James. Not the one that's like, I'll sit down. Oh, but it's a long word. James Janison or something. Janice. Jane's Addiction. That's it. Jane. Addiction. Jane's Addiction or Jane's Addiction. So there's an energy of here of an addiction, right? Addiction. And it was to do with around a car, Paul. So somebody was either driving under the influence, right? And it could have something to do with around, I don't know, anything that they were addicted to. Could have been a Libra, but a car accident or something. But they were driving under the influence. And at the beginning, we had either a fire or a pool, which means a pool of water. So it's like a river. River Phoenix. So from Phoenix, I'm also hearing Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona? Phoenix. Fix. 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 Well, a fix is normally like an injection. James Jenkins Road. We crashed and flipped our purple pickup truck. Oh, okay. My dad passed 9th, 16 was a Pisces. His aeroplane crashed and his girlfriend was with him. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Need a fag. River Phoenix in Virgo. Phoenix, yeah. So River Phoenix. Well, a phoenix also rises from the ashes. So I'm picking up Ashley or Rick. So anybody's got A or R in the name. A-R, A and E, hospital. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and desert you. In the desert. Or I deserted you. I just left you. I abandoned you and I left you. Ashley. Oh, okay, Ashley. Something about being deserted. My phone is blowing up. Self haunting, blah blah blah, spiritually 999. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I've been watching some of your readings over on Facebook. You go, girl. You're killing it. I've actually got someone that I said that I would shout out because I don't normally do shout outs on this channel, but somebody did shout me out on their page quite a while ago. And I just spoke to them on TikTok. And I forgot that they did that. So, but I can't remember their channel name. But anyway, yeah, self hauntingly whatever. You girl, you go, you're a girl. Yeah, you're a girl. You've got two girls. Two girls. Got two kids. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, British slang is normally two girls, if you know what I'm saying. I got two nice girls. Pinky and Perky. Or like I've actually got two girls, which are like two female girls. In Britain, we normally say, "Got to look after me girls." Tonya, you're right. How you doing? Some people, man, they've been on here for a long time and they change and get rid of things and come back with different accounts. And oh, two Ashleys. That's the same name you cheated with. Oh my god. Okay. The upper right side of my board. Kind of put myself down here a little, I suppose. Uh, what's that? What you guys have got to realise, right? I was going to do this for a teaching segment over on the bit that I'm getting everybody to go over to. A lot of people say or think that they have a connection with me and they won't, why are they still connected to me? You've got to realize as an empath, you have a connection with them. It's because you can't let go. You have to look at a connection when you're waking up, right? Of where you're an empath. Empaths, sorry to burst your bubble, crew, but you latch on like a leech to someone. And an empath at the beginning can be very draining, right? Because they lose a lot of energy and they try to gain their energy by latching onto people. So empaths, in order to become a stable one, you have to realize about regulating your energy and cutting it off and giving it out, right? So that also relates to channeling and everything else as well. But you have to realize is that you are attached to someone, and that doesn't finish until you can let go, because a leech will not let go until it's finished sucking the energy out of someone, right? So when nobody is in your life at all and you're dealing with just like energy of what you think or you've been led to believe is someone else that isn't present in your life, it's because your own mind cannot let go, right? You cannot let go of the energy because you don't feel safe without the energy. You feel that there's closure or something that I need to prove, or will they come back or won't they come back, or what happened. Or so it deals with the energy of trauma. So physically, when you're learning to become an empath, okay, it's you that has to kind of let go, right? Because you haven't learned to let go. So what I said at the beginning when I did the teaching segments, to break a cord, you have to leave on your own accord. Now that's physically, but metaphysically, you have to leave on your own accord, which means that I forgot it. It's, distant memory. They're not a part of my life anymore. They won't be. I'm not expecting them to come back. I'm not worried what they did or they hurt me or right. And the thing that can keep that alive is by a false narrative of your ideology. Your ideology can keep things going for a long time when you're listening to other bullshit that actually isn't teaching you the right way, it's teaching you the wrong way, right? So you have to realize it's you that has a connection with someone, and in order to sever that cord, you have to be prepared to let go of the person, of the aspect of the whole lot. Let it go, let it go. Yeah, spiritual narcissist, spiritual warfare. It is in a way, but you have to realize that it's teaching us. Right? You have to realize that it's there for a reason, right? Like attachment should be very well balanced. Well, people always say that, right? Because it's a very common thing on YouTube. Love yourself first, right? So, how many people are prepared to do that? Do you know what comes with loving yourself first? A lot, right? What comes with it is people are not going to like you because they will class you as selfish, arrogant, stuck up, and will not accept people into their lives because they will say that you are selfish because you only ever think of yourself, right? You will get a lot of flack by only considering what I want, right? What I want. People always do what you don't want them to do, right? But when you start thinking of yourself, people will complain all of the time. They will. Say, for instance, right? I prefer doing the divine feminine readings, divine feminine, remote viewing, collective readings. That does my channel really well, right? So say if I was doing that and I was thinking, right, my channel's doing really well, I get more likes, more comments, more subscribers, more views, more money, right? Or I do a Gemini reading and I get 2,000 views, right? But then I start to do divine feminine readings and I think about myself, my channel, right? But then in the comments, I'll get like, you don't ever do star signs. I don't want to be around your channel because I'm only conditioned to believe that it has to be a star sign for me to watch it, for it to relate to me. Where people's ideology is still the fact that tarot or this is fortune telling. It isn't fortune telling. It's not telling your future. It's a progression of what you're already doing. It means that, okay, I'm watching tarot cards. Has my circumstance changed since last time I watched one? No. Why? Because I didn't take the advice that the reading was saying to leave, right? To leave. Okay, well, I have left. But why does it still relate? Because it's still in here. You haven't detached from the thought, from the memory. So you're still attached. They're not, you are, right? This is why people are still conditioned to believe like I've got a very strong connection with someone that I've had for a very long time that hasn't been in my life for a long time, but I'm still obsessed about them. It's because they're waking up. They haven't woke up. They're waking up, right? What's that? Can you tell me if my late mum, my father, and my late brother Pat, what do you want to know about them? Like, I can't. People ask me this a lot as well. Has someone died? Can't tell you. How did they die? Can't really tell you. Probably this way, right? You'll notice one thing about me when you watch me that I do not cover up the truth. I reveal it, right? Very revealing person, right? So I don't agree with bullshit and crap, right? That are led people down the garden path for a very long time that they don't realize that they're being brainwashed. I believe in the truth of what it is that is actually happening and not what isn't, right? Like when you're waking up, you have to realize that you'll very much believe in like what hasn't happened is happening, right? But when you've woke up, you'll live in reality, which means that I'm not so much of a person that believes in things that I believe in it until I've seen it with my own eyes, right? Until I can see it as a fact, not fiction. Waking up is fiction. Woke up is fact, right? Gonna have to have my mouth spray. You have to excuse me, guys, but I've got a cold and my throat is hurting. And I bought this stuff that you spray. Oh, oh. I don't watch tarot for love readings. I'm worried about my eldest son. So what's going on with your eldest son then? And I'll see if I can help. Or you can contact me if you guys are not on my Facebook. Facebook is always it's normally where I'm. But do you guys know how to get into the more button and the description button? I know a lot of people don't always use Facebook, but it's a good place where you guys can always like my content, right? Because I do post all of these videos, and when people like the videos that are connected to YouTube, YouTube's algorithm will say people are liking it on Facebook from YouTube, so it helps. Thank you, appreciate it. So, what is happening with your son? If you want to explain a little bit and maybe get some advice. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, so people have always as well asked me, right? Like, because you can have certain amount of gifts and things, but there's no way of really doing it unless you've got it. unless you've got it. Like, someone can always explain to you how to drive a car, right? But being able to do it is a different matter. Yeah, I was hoping I was going to raise the money, but I've got I raised I think it was $300 or $250. Let me check. So far, let's have a look over there. Gumroad. So $340, which is like £300. Yeah, it's still at 340. So it's $340, and I need like £6,000. But it was an idea of some kind. My first live. Well, hello and welcome. Yeah, I died twice when I was many years ago, in my 20s. Twice. Old and honoured. I can't look in the mirror anymore. Gifted and cursed to not being able to fully express. Suggest myself makes me feel like that's okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have fear in my fear. Just don't really have it. I don't kind of connect to it. It is kind of better through PayPal. They do take a percentage, but I have noticed that the Gumroad has actually took quite a big percentage. But it is, yeah, PayPal is like instant. Gumroad is like you have to wait a month before they pay it out in dribs and drabs, and they take a big percentage. I think most people do. YouTube do as well. YouTube, but also, I mean, there's Kick as well, which I did put up a long time ago for you guys. It's the same kind of thing, really. All these platforms like TikTok or Kick or whatever, you can like do what you can do on here. You can leave a super chat or a donation or whatever. And it's the same kind of thing. It's just on a different platform. But Kick is mainly around like lives. You can't upload videos. It's like live stuff. Relationships make things worse, do they? I don't know. Coming from a sensible guy, I suppose. I've never cheated in relationships. I'm one of these people that just refuse to leave. Not refuse to leave, but like I'll see it out and I'll see it out and I'll see it out and I'll see it out until it's really gone. Like I'll keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. Do you ever channel with someone else? Not really. No. No, because I find it interfering in a way. Because when I'm on a flow, I'm on a flow, and because I've got ADHD, I can't have. Mind you, though, when I was with Emily, if you guys can remember when I was with Emily, it was like over a year ago now. But when I was with Emily, she used to sit in bed, and I used to be over there doing the cards or channeling, and I would start picking up names or whatever, and she was doing a what do you call it, a word search, where you have to like you put words in and then you match them and you crossword type sort of thing, doing crosswords or word searches. And I was channeling all of these names and stuff and thinking, oh, fuck. And you lot were like, oh, God, that name rings a bell. And that person was so and so and so and so. And it was also at the same time filling in the missing words that she couldn't think of. I was channeling the missing words that she needed for her crossword while she was waiting for me to finish the reading, which was quite strange. Yeah, but I mean, um, my ultimate vision, I suppose, is that the person that I end up with, I suppose, would be, I don't know, some kind of collaboration of some sort, I suppose. Helping out, doing stuff, keeping the channel going. But yeah, she used to sit there doing those word searches, and I was kind of like channeling her answers, and also at the same time for the people on YouTube that were actually relating to what I was saying. It was kind of doing both things at the same time, which was quite weird. So, is it possible for someone to be very easily channeled? Some people I have. Some people I have, yeah. I picked up loads of messages from someone before, and then some people I just haven't and can't. Like some people are just really impossible to channel for, and some people are really easy. Like it, yeah. This is why I don't offer it as a service. So nice of you to offer to help that lady on the spot. Oh, yeah, there's quite a lot of people in the chat now, so things are kind of getting lost. Oh, that was it. Yeah, was that you that said that I looked exactly like your big brother, Brian? Somebody else also said in the comment section today that I look like their that it was a compliment, but you look like my late father. And then there's also like Meatloaf or Lewis Capaldi. Every day is getting colder, but if only you could hold her. Meatloaf. Someone told me I look like Meatloaf. Well, I'm quite a big guy. Quite because I'm quite broad as well. Like if I was to go to the gym, I'd be a fucking brick shit house. But abusive. Uh, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's. I mean, how quickly have you got into relationships before actually dating? How long has your dating process been? Like, and how long has it taken you to leave? Like, because the first sign of danger, brother, people should be out. You know, first sign of someone being fucking loony or weird. Don't stay around for it. Leave. Let you sing, 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 sing. For the world you bring, only the thing. Travis, I'm going to have to take my nose spray. Do apologise. I'm sitting here extremely fucking blocked up. And if only you could hold her, every day is getting colder. I have to keep going back from like different websites. House of Hayakashan, Whiplash. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you? How are you doing? Helped me assure many people collective. Well, I'm glad I can help if I can in any way. Sheena. Oh, Sheena. How you doing? You've changed again. How you doing? Sheena Marie. Hello from Cleveland, Ohio. I want a girl with a short skirt and a long dress. I want some panani, but not to me. One day I'm going to have to travel. I'll have to go over to America. I think it'll be. Any of you heard of uh, Wet Leg? Wet Leg. It's a cool band called Wet Leg. They're a British band. Yeah, I can touch things and whatnot. Yeah, I used to do channeling with a plate, but they're all on the teaching tier thingy that I'm on. What's it called? God, my mind. This sleep apnea is terrible. Gumroad. Can only do things with like a plate or whatnot. So Wet Leg, yeah. I mean, it's they're not wet. They've just brought out a new album a little while ago. Very good. Yeah, there's quite a few things that could be wet there affecting people's legs. It's could be a few things. Consetta. Oh, you're on my Facebook, Consetta. Sorry, I didn't realise that was you. A long time ago. Have you seen those TikToks? I've just gone over to TikTok. Do you guys want to join my TikTok? How do I get my... oh, no. Don't play sound. How do I share my TikTok? Get coins, get app, share. There we go. Copy. Over here. No, where are we? No. Oh my word! I've got too many. Here we go. Look. You guys want to join my TikTok? These ladies get on this thing that is like an automatic bull. Really? TikTok, but I would go into your page and watch what? I've got, yeah, see, the thing is, I've got a CPAP. I've tried everything. Like, I've got a CPAP mask, I've got a CPAP nose thing, I've got just a small mask. Like, and it don't work for me. Mine's obstructive sleep apnea. Like, I've tried strapping it real hard to my head. I bought a humidifier thing for it so I wouldn't get so dry. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't stop me from choking. I've tried it. I've tried mouth tape, nose tape. I've tried mouth guards. I've tried a neck brace. I've tried all of those things. Like, when I say that my last resort was physically uh, sleeping upright in a car, I'm saying that because I've tried everything. Like, that's my last thing the thing that I tried that worked. The only thing that I tried that worked. Everything else, it doesn't work. Mississippi, yeah. Yeah, so somebody sent me on my Facebook account on Messenger just a little while ago a video that someone had posted on YouTube about ADHD and restless leg syndrome, and that the majority of cause for ADHD is also a deficiency in iron. And everybody keeps mentioning iron, iron, iron. Now, I think I took iron supplements, but I don't think I really took them long enough. Um, so I've actually ordered some mouth spray iron. Now I'm going to see if that does any good, but I've ended up spending a lot of money by people's advice. Try B12, try B2, try this, take that, have the. And I've gone on Amazon and ordered like everything that anyone ever says. And I can't, it doesn't work. Like, it don't work for me. TikTok, it's here. Look. Angel Radio 7. It's an old one. It's because it used to have my music on it. Yeah, I'm overweight. That is half of it, most of it, because I'm overweight. I am a mouth breather. Yeah, I'm all right now because I have to take this. Where is it? I just had it. Nose spray. Did have it a second ago. Now I've lost it. It's probably right in front of me. Where the fuck is that? Oh. I don't know. I have this nose spray that I have to take. and it unblocks my nose. I've just got like magnesium. Yeah, I've tried magnesium. I've tried that. The only time I get restless legs, right, when I get it, is because I'm sleeping upright. Sleeping upright. If I sleep in a bed, right, I can fall asleep like that straight away within seconds. Within seconds, does not take me. I can sleep for a fucking a war if I'm laying down. Pretty much nothing will wake me up, right? But it's dangerous for me to fall asleep lying down because my body produces a hell of a lot of insulin, right? So what normally happens is that your body, you'll drop below insulin levels. That's why you can get diabetic by having obstructive sleep apnea. So your body, the only way that it can wake you up is by giving you extreme amounts of adrenaline. Now, if anybody knows anything about anxiety and panic attacks, when you add adrenaline and cortisol and you add them both together, you get extreme belts of panic attacks because you're having an adrenaline rush, right? So your body's prepares me when I lay down of like, right, you got to fucking wake him up now because he's not breathing, right? So I get very mad panic attacks when I'm laid down. Um, and my legs and everything vault everywhere. And my mind goes, my memory's terrible now. Like I've messed my brain up through it. So it does come in a couple of days' time, which is a reclining chair. I had one, but the arms were too long on the side, and I couldn't actually shift like because I do it now. I put my leg up on my bed, and I have my other leg, kind of down on the floor. Uh, I can't always just sit still, so I normally like to shuffle around to the side and kind of go like that. With the other chair, I couldn't do it because it had very long arms. So this one doesn't. You can actually put your legs over it or scoot round to the side. But then when I'm doing that, I also get my hip starts hurting because I've got sciatica. So it's one of those where it's like one thing, there's another thing, and then there's another thing. I'm just getting older, but also overweight and non-active. I can't give health advice on YouTube. What are you on about? Recliner. Yeah, I'm hoping it will help. Yeah, it's the only thing that I kind of thought of. Right, I was channeling. Yeah, but we kind of went in discussions with people. Um, but the only thing I thought of, like while I'm waiting for my car to be fixed, is getting a sleeping thing kind of sorted out. But if only you could hold her, how the day couldn't hold her. The discussion is, yeah. I mean, it can also be people that are suffering through the same thing, right? Do-do-do. Um, do. I do you. I would do you. I would do you too. Why does this sort of sex thing keep coming up? Where it's like, I've got wood. Would. I've got wood. Do you. But then I'm also picking up, I would do you too. So it's consensual. I would do both of you. Oh, okay. Somebody might have two people, and they would do both people. What, at once? Once, twice, three times a lady. Someone could have three ladies, or two. One of them could have Sag or Taurus in their chart. I would do you too, both of you. Okay. Somebody may want two people up in here. Oh no. Hold on a sec. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad, you, Bill?
Yeah, I'm all right, Kay.
Can you pick me up from the George and take me to mine in about 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, if you're there.
Yeah, I'm at the George. I'm literally just finishing my pint and then I'm ready.
All right, then, bruv. Yeah, give me a message when you're ready.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cheers, Bill.
All right, then, brother. No worries, mate. See you soon.
See you soon.
All right,
See you
mate.
soon, mate.
All right, bye. Well, looks like duty calls. Gay. No, K. His name's Caleb. It's a funeral today. Yeah, bless him. His brother committed suicide. And they're all at the George at the pub where I go. And there's a funeral. There's so many people in that pub. I went up there earlier and I couldn't get in. Like, it was packed. And that was his brother. So his brother, bless him, just committed suicide. I think he was only like 32. Wasn't very old. More raffles. Yeah, I stopped doing the cards. I was making the cards for a while, but just, oh man, my fucking ADHD. That's why I need the perfect partner. Because if I had the perfect partner, we kind of do a load of stuff together. It's like, right, you can make the cards. I'll do this. I'll do that. You do this. And if only I could hold you. Cool. We've had 1,107 views. What do you know? Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Um, so I can only really do things. I can't really start to do it now because he's going to ring in a minute and I've got to go. It's only going to take me about 2 minutes. But I can't really leave this recording while I'm not here. But I'll should do more of these. Don't worry. We'll go live and I'll do another one at some point. Sweet. Oh, why am I thinking of Sweet Mystery by Wet Wet Wet? Was it called Sweet Mystery? Misty? Misty. Hello, Misty. Sweet Mystery. by Wet Wet Wet. My sweet. God, I can't think how it goes in my head now. It was the other song that I really liked, other than the "Got Up in Your Wishing Well." Guns N' Roses, yeah. It's been coming up a lot on my YouTube just lately about Axl Rose. Got up in your wishing well, your hopes inside it. Sweet surrender, my sweet surrender. Yeah, that's it, yeah. My sweet surrender. I don't know, I don't care. But there's something about you, baby. Even though I know what's going on. Yeah. Ooh, one look is all it took. Ooh, to remember my sweet surrender. I recall you, my sweet surrender. I don't know, I don't care, but there's something about you, baby. Even though I know what's going on, yeah. Oh, it's a long time since I've heard that one. You feel me so real, tear me apart, my, oh my, May. Mayday, Mayday, coming into land in May. Mayday, Mayday, landing. Okay, so landing is also like flight, and then also landings, just round the corner, is a funeral. Somebody might be called to a funeral. What do you know? That would be me. Landing. I've been here 20 plus years. Really? Been where? Lindsay? What, Lindsay Dimple? Lindsay Mary Dimple. What's it? Lindsay? I don't care. My girl, talking about my girl. My girl. Something about the month of May, yeah. May. So put that in your calendar for the month of May. I got the month of May. I got the month of May free. Are you free? Are you free in May? Mayday, Mayday, coming into land. It's kind of like the go-ahead. Give head, really? I need to give the go-ahead. I need to give that head a go. What on earth? I need to give that head a go. What sort of head? I need to give that head a go. A book, Brooks. Book. Oh. I don't know, half the things that come up in my mind, I got no idea. Turning heads. Well, I mean, mine was turned phallic again, so I'm trying not to do that, but it was kind of like, I'll give that head a go. So I got no idea why that's coming up, but I'll give that head a good old go. I'm also hearing who knows what's coming up in the future. Who knows? Mm. 32. Oh, what it would be like to be 32. That's exactly where mine was. Yeah, my mind, it always goes there. There's got to be something. There's got something in the water. Every day is getting colder. My mind just seems to be a one-track mind at the moment. Tracking. Ooh, okay. Tracking your movements. Somebody's tracking your movements. Or somebody wants to move. Richard Pryor. Is somebody being stalked or gang stalked and it's making them want to move? Or they feel like they're being watched and they want to okay. Moving. Because I feel like I'm being watched. But then I also heard I like watching. I like watching. Letterman? Letterman. David Letterman? David? So it's like I feel like I want to move because I feel like I'm being watched. But then at the same time, I heard, but I like being watched. So I don't really know what that means. Any of you guys got any ideas? I feel like I want to move because I'm being watched. But then I like being watched. So I mean, is it rubbing one out, knocking one out, or what is it? Is it phallic, or or is someone just getting off being watched, or like I don't know? I just like the attention or something. I was the waves and the different complete channels. One was heavily metal. It's popping, blah blah blah. Yeah, there's something about watching. Clock watching or is it clock watching or cock watching? I don't know. Any other messages kind of coming through? They keep going phallic. Like my mind keeps going into this like sexual energy here. Someone's a mum. Someone's mother. I'm a very numb mum. Oh, okay. I'm a very dirty mum. What is going on? Dirty dozen? Well, a dozen is what, 13 or 12? Well, 12 is Pisces That's a 3. 13 is Scorpio. Dirty 30s. Baker's dozen. 12 dozen. 13 is Baker's dozen. All right, so you're looking at 12 being Pisces, 3. 13 being 4, Scorpio. Something about dirty dozen. So I don't know if there's a third party energy there. Like dirty, or I'm with someone that's 30. Hmm. Fuck it. Yeah, getting off and watching. It's something like that. Something about you, baby. Even though I know what's going on. Yeah. One look. Just one look. That's all it took for a sweet surrender. I surrender. You are under a breast. Yeah, you know what? They're getting off to nothing. So I don't know if this is wanted or unwanted. America's Most Wanted. It's like a billboard with someone on it that's wanted. Here. And it was, they would make it so obvious. So this could be like a sexual type sort of hookup energy type sort of thing here. Well, I'm kind of picking up. I'm trying not to go too deep into it, to be fair, because I could. But it's kind of like that. I'm kind of picking up like a lot of sexual energy and a lot of I don't know, like online communications or like long distance type sort of connections or relationships. Unless someone's looking in your house and it's making you feel very unnervy around where you're living, and like I want to move because it's unnerving. I mean, I always say give him something to look at. Fucking, you fucking looking at. It kind of, I don't know why, right? But I'm going to go with it in case this matters to any of you. But it relates to something that I used to be a bricklayer, right? I used to build houses with bricks, and I used to work with my father. And there was me, my dad, and someone else that was bricklaying as well. And we used to go to this certain site where we were building a few houses. And every morning we used to look up, and there used to be like a set of houses, and obviously the top windows. And this woman would literally just open her curtains with literally fuck all on, stark bollock naked. It's a good job she didn't have bollocks. But she was as naked as the day comes. And she didn't mind. She would stand there like looking at, well, I don't know what she was looking at, but she would open the windows, obviously got out of bed because she sleeps naked, and got out of bed and opened the curtains. I mean, my old man wasn't because, but like me and this other chap, Ed, we were looking up going, oh, fucking hell, look at that. And she knew that we were looking, but she would do it every morning. And she was married. Like, the guy would get up. I don't think he had anything on either. He would go downstairs and she would open the curtains and she'd be like, oh, morning, lads. Don't know why that just come up in my head, because that was many, many, many years ago. So it could be a neighbor thing. Yeah, it could be like where you're living. I don't know. Do any of you like reminds me of Austin Powers? Oh, baby. But do any of you like sleep naked and you get up in the mornings and you open the curtains? Because I don't know, if you do, there's a message there. Oh, that's my other mush. Hello, is that you?
No, it's me.
Oh, it's you. Oh, I thought it was the other one.
No, it's me.
Oh, okay. Bye then. See you. You all right, Clive?
Yeah, I'm at the cons.
Oh, you're at the cons. I thought you might be, yeah, because it was a bit packed round there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then. I'll be there in a minute.
All right, no worries. I'll see you in a sec.
All right, mate. Bye.
All right, cheers, mate.
Bye. So my other job calls, guys. I don't know. Do you want me to go live later on? Am I keeping you entertained? Not after I caught them looking. I mean, if it's guys, they're going to, trust me. You know, I mean, put it this way, right? You're girls, right? If you was walking past a flat or something and they were to open, you know, they were a good looking guy and they had nothing on, right? Would you look or would you look away? What would you do? Yeah, who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't? You know, you you got to be in your right mind if you want to have a look, right? Like, oh shit, exactly. Everybody would look, right? What, Austin? Fat bastard, is that you? Congratulations, baby. Congratulations, baby. Right, I'm gonna have to go, guys, unfortunately, because I've got my other business that I've got to keep running and ticking over. I don't know how I'm going to keep that going with a month off because I ain't got a car. It's got to go back tomorrow. So yeah, unless any of you want to donate £6,000 or a week's worth of rent for a car, which is 450 quid. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it depends if you're in a relationship or not, right? If you're in a commitment relationship, then obviously people are just gonna have a gander, right? But like, yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to get off because I've got to go and pick a couple of people up, but I shall only probably be about 10 minutes. But what is that in US dollars? 400 pounds, say, is about $450, I think. The pound isn't that far off the dollar, right? It's a lot of bloody money. Okay, so I might go live and do another thing at some point or whatnot, but I've got to go and pick up some customers, get a bit of work done. but it only takes me 5 minutes, so I don't know whether to come back and go live again or not. I don't know. But I've got quite a few of you here. That's all I need. Oh God, no, I need loads more than that. But to rent a car out for a week, it's about £400 to rent the car out for a week. And it's a really nice car. Like, it's been getting me by. But yeah, I've got until February 14th when my car's being looked at. They have agreed to look at my car. They haven't agreed to fix it, but they said I've got to get it over there. I've got to pay £180 to get it there. But yeah, I can kind of do that. I know a few people, but yeah, go back to the beginning of the video and take a look, man, because I was channeling deceased loved ones at the beginning, right? But it's just kind of got carried away into like chatting with you guys. So yeah, take a look at the beginning. Okay, if there's any adverts, click on them. Yeah. Yeah, I might come over to the States one day. I've just got to make sure that I'm safe, because the last time I extravagantly went somewhere, which was Australia, the person abandoned me in the middle of fucking nowhere in Australia, and it fricked me to death. That was the worst experience of my life. So I do have to make sure that I'm safe, because for me, it's America, and I'm so used to a very small town that somewhere like America would be breathtaking for me. So for me to physically go to America, which I would like to do, who wouldn't, right? But yeah, I'd have to make sure that I'm sort of like safe with someone that's fucking not going to flip out at something and fucking start screaming. Yeah, try the UK. The UK's nice. You have 3 homes in the USA, really? Holy shit. Okay, guys. Well, very quickly, right, if you don't know about it, this is the Gumroad URL. Okay. So that is pretty much where, if you look at abbott76.gumroad.com, you can join. I think there's a small fee, or you can pay whatever you like, and then in return you get all of the teaching videos. Or any way that you can help out would be absolutely awesome. Wow, you got 2 farms. Holy shit. I love farms, man. I love loads of land. I have like claustrophobia, so I like open spaces. South New Jersey. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to go. Okay, thanks very much. Really do appreciate it. Love you all. Watch the videos, man. Go and watch the remote viewing that I posted a little earlier. Okay, if you want to join the join button, that also really does help out, because that's where I do your tarot card readings. Okay, it keeps up to date with everything that's kind of going on with the tarot bit. Okay, but yeah, thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you soon.